Hello everybody and welcome to the barbecue shop here at Hayes Garden World. As always, we're joined by top barbecue chef, Mr. Richard Holden.
Hi folks.
And in this recipe we are doing banana toffee pancakes using the Traeger Pro 22.
Right, so we're going to make a really simple pancake batter with a few little additions. So in our dish in our big bowl we've got flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, 2 eggs which I'm going to break in a moment, milk, butter and then our flavourings. So first things first, eggs go in. These are 2 large eggs. They go in. And then I'm just going to start making a well in the centre, and then I'm going to very swiftly delegate that to you if I can. Because what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to pour in an estimated 2 tablespoons of melted butter. That was a very hefty assessment of butter there. And then we're going to go in with our milk. I'm going to go in with about 3/4 of this milk. And it will go a little bit lumpy to begin with. Just keep working it around. If you have the option, this might be, you could almost do what you do with Yorkshire pudding batter, which is to make this a head. If you do that, just leave the baking powder out until nearer the cook time, just because you want to keep those the raising agent in. How are you getting on there?
I'm all right.
Yeah, enjoying yourself?
Yep.
Good. That's what Christmas is all about, isn't it? Right, let's have a little look. So because these are going to be like your drop scones or your American fluffy pancakes, you want the batter to be a little bit thicker than maybe a Yorkshire pudding. That's looking really good actually. If you do have some little flour pockets, don't worry. Just add a dash more milk and just keep working that round until it's nice and silky smooth. I'm going to lose the whisk at this point. And what we're going to do now is transfer to our spatula, and we're going to pop in our crushed banana and our broken pieces of dime bar. So they go in. And then just fold those around. I've transferred to the spatula just because if I use the whisk, we'd lose bits of dime bar in the middle of the whisk, and we don't want that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all. So to make sure it's nice and incorporated all the way through underneath the batter, turn that bowl around, make sure that you're not just stirring through the same spaces, and then look at that. I'm excited. The griddle is on the barbecue preheated. We've got a little knob of butter here to help us with just getting that nice and oiled, and we've also got a little bit of oil in there obviously, so now we are ready to go to our barbecue. Right, so over at the grill we've got our griddle preheated. Just going to take a good knob of butter, just oil up the griddle. Enough for a couple of pancakes, we'll pop a little bit more on there as well. "10 to 15 minutes to preheat your griddle. Nice, good, thorough heat. And then it's time to go in with our spatula. Our big mixing spoon. So a good spoon worth of mixture. I should have tried to get 3 down this actually, but anyway, I didn't space them properly. We'll do 2 and then we'll do another 2. But what we do with that is a good spoonful, then we pop the lid down. We'll give those a couple of minutes. The bottom will crisp up, and the heat from underneath will cause the batter and the raising agents to all fluff up, and you'll start to get little air bubbles forming on the surface of the pancakes. That's when you know you're ready to turn over. A little bit less time on the second side. Once you've got nice golden brown colour on both sides, take them off and rinse and repeat with a second batch. Right, so let's have a look. Pancakes are fluffed up nicely.
Nice size.
Let's just, oops, come here. Nice and confident flip. There we go. Pop that down. Leave those again, come back, and just carry on making some more. Time for our pancakes. Let's get our 2 fluffy little pancakes. Just like that. We've got some, here's some we made earlier, or here's some we picked earlier. Little raspberries and blackberries, and they are blackberries, aren't they? Yes, they are. There we go. Right. Drizzle with some maple syrup, liberally. It is Christmas. You're very concentrated with your focus on your drizzling, aren't you? Yeah. Right. Got a big spoon for this one. You've got your fork. Right, okay. I'm gonna go in and have a taste.
You get tucked in.
I'm gonna have a taste.
If you'd like to find out the recipe for this dish, visit the website hayesgardenworld.co.uk or the Traeger website, because that's where it's from.
Oh, come here.
If you want some advice on the equipment we've used in this video, visit the team here at the barbecue shop. I'm sure they'll be able to help you.
Oh.
They don't mind creating dishes like this all the time.
Oh my word.
If you do give it a go, please share it on our social media platforms. We're across all of them. We'd love to see people when they've created our dishes.
Yeah, give it a go. Let us know that you've how you've got on and that you've enjoyed it.
So for an alternative Christmas breakfast,
Yeah.
banana toffee pancakes,
Gotta
and
be done.
all that's left for me and you to say is Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, folks.
And we'll see you again next time. Going in.